Hi, Danielle. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you taking time to share your insights and experience. For those listening or reading along, I'm excited to speak with Danielle Hay, President of Alchemist Marketing Group. With over 8 years in marketing industry, Danielle has led campaigns, built teams, and navigated a rapidly evolving digital space. So today we will be talking about marketing strategy, team building, digital shifts, and a bit of personal advice for those looking to grow in their field. The goal is to keep things conversational and insightful. So, kicking things off, Danielle, can you tell us a bit about your journey into marketing and how Alchemist Marketing Group came to be?
Yeah, so I started my marketing career in Manchester in the UK, working with non-for-profit organizations and telecommunication clients. So I got a very unique opportunity after learning sales to move to New York to work with HelloFresh. HelloFresh needed us to do a lot of events, promotions, sales, and marketing for them, which was a really cool experience. And I was then able to launch my first marketing company in New York, working with non-for-profit organizations, human resource clients, energy clients, and telecommunication clients. Give me 1 second. My dog wants to bother me. So obviously for us, we really got the opportunity to scale pretty quickly and grow fast. I started to open up other markets, started to consult, and then I moved to Atlanta to work with Staples and Sprint and T-Mobile, and then moved to Miami 2 years ago. That's where I started working specifically with non-for-profits, doing the marketing for them and The Alchemist.
And looking back over your 8+ year industry, what are some of the biggest challenges you've seen in how marketing operates today?
I mean, I think that in my space of marketing, because it's face to face, I don't think it's changed too much. Especially because we focus more on that in-person communication more than anything digital or creative. But definitely the digital and creative world is a little bit different. So that hasn't actually made too much of an impact. Funnily enough, the clients we work with actually prefer the face-to-face approach more than what they've seen with actually digital, surprisingly enough.
Yes. And when you're making strategic marketing decisions, what kind of framework or process do you follow?
So we have a lot of systems in marketing that we execute throughout the office. So as an industry, we're extremely systematic. We like to teach, follow systems at every level. A lot of the time, we like to discuss things, talk things through, see how we can move forward. With us being such part of a large network, it does allow us to, express ideas and find what works and what doesn't work.
And what do you think separates a strong marketing team from an average one? Like, what do you personally look for when building your own team?
We are looking for always competitive, driven, and ambitious people. In the space that I'm in, it's not for the faint-hearted, okay? The industry is very challenging. We do need people that are going to work hard, be gritty, and most importantly, be excited to be uncomfortable. We're in a growth space. Everyone is needing to learn because we train from entry level. So for me, when I'm looking to work with somebody, I'm wanting them to be open-minded, willing to work with other people, and enjoy diversity in a workplace.
That sounds really good. And from your own experience, what do you think good marketing professionals are so hard to find today? Like, what traits really stand out to you?
I think the problem nowadays is marketing is portrayed so wrong, right? Like a lot of the time people look online, they're looking at social medias, and everyone is looking at the top 1% of social media marketers, expecting that's going to be them, right? Like a lot of the time, I think we are in a space where people are very impatient and they want things now. Whereas the biggest challenge we're finding is we need people that are going to be motivated to obviously build and grow slowly and learn and be able to develop and be patient. So, a lot of the time people nowadays are a little bit delusional when it comes to what their careers are going to look like and what it really takes to be successful.
And like, how was your social media or digital advertising changed? Like, what were the changes, the way you engage with clients or run campaigns over the past few years?
Yeah, I mean, for us, we don't, again, social media focus at all. So for us,
Uh-huh.
it's mainly my personal brand. We've started to focus more on, making our social medias a little bit stronger, making things a little bit more present for the interviewers or people applying to the company. But generally speaking, we haven't had to delve into that, which has been amazing, because digital is very quickly being replaced by a lot of artificial intelligence. So we're happy that we're still in that face-to-face communication space.
Yes. In your opinion, what makes some marketers thrive in the digital space while others struggle? What skills or habits are critical now?
I think nowadays it's about finding a way to make yourself unique, right? In any kind of marketing space, digital or not, you have to stand out because people are being marketed to 3,000 times a day. What is it that you're trying to do to be a bit different than every other post that people see? Are you diversifying yourself? Are you making it more personal? Are you being real? And I think they're the biggest things that make a difference.
And marketing isn't immune to mistakes. So when a big picture strategy doesn't go as planned, what steps do you take to pivot or recover?
So for us, we are big believers of, adapting and being excited about problems. In our space, I love the fact that things don't always go well because that builds stronger people. I don't want to build a business based on perfection. I think it's unrealistic. We want to find and build a business based on people being motivated about problems and issues
Mhm.
and being able to recover and pivot. Like that's business at the end of the day. The people that get paid the most money in the world are the ones that are the best at problem solving. So that's the skills that we want to be able to teach.
Yes. And how do you personally stay up to date and continue learning new skills in such fast moving field?
We network a lot, right? So being kept up to date, making sure you're networking, getting that education, speaking to people is the best way to do it. If you want to be able to keep with the new ages and learning and growing, then it's going to take a little bit more than just, staying in the same space and not thinking anything's going to change.
Yes, of course. And what advices would you give to someone looking to enter or transition into marketing today?
Be open-minded, be willing to learn, don't prejudge. If I'd have prejudged my career in marketing all those years ago, I wouldn't be where I am today. Don't chase a fancy title. Chase the thing that's going to make you the most progressive and is going to teach you the most.
And I have one question that I really want to answer to because you said you focus more on face-to-face marketing, and I want to know what is the biggest challenge in there?
With face-to-face marketing, it's the biggest challenge is always going to be people managing negatives in person, right? Like it's really easy for people to say no, obviously on a day-to-day basis. And that's the thing. A lot of the time people aren't, dealing with those things. A lot of the time you go into a job and no one is ever telling you no. With face-to-face, that's the thing that people have to develop.
Okay. And is there any marketing trend or upcoming shift you're particularly excited or concerned about right now?
No, I think there's nothing that's a big problem. Our main thing we're excited about is we need to grow quickly. And that's the concern and the excitement, right? If we don't keep up with client demand, then obviously that's when they're going to go elsewhere.
Oh, thank you so much. I
No,
really enjoyed our talk and thank you for accepting to participate in this. I really enjoyed it and I think I learned a lot
yeah,
myself personally. So thank you so much, Danielle.
absolutely. I appreciate you, my friend. And obviously, if you need anything, just let me know.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.